Boom shakalaka.
We're in it. Night moves. We are blessed with incredible comedian, artist, and friend Joey Tepedino.
Viral
today.
sensation.
Well, we'll get to it.
Why can't we talk about this?
We'll
dude?
get
talk
to
about it.
Well,
It's
first we have to address the elephant in the room, or rather, the elephant that is not in the room.
Me?
Yeah. Our dear friend. Sean,
No, I'm here.
Our dear friend Sean Preston is not
man.
with us. Had a bit of a, not even a bit, but a pretty large.
A bite, actually.
Yeah, a bite. Pretty horrible medical emergency.
Yeah, gruesome.
Sean has rabies.
Shut the fuck.
Sean has
No,
rabies.
he does. He's got rabies.
Yeah, okay.
No, he's the actually.
That's literally the worst disease on the planet.
And
You
that's-
think so?
And that's why he's
It is.
not.
It's
That's why
factually-
he's not.
It's
with
not
us.
fact. That's not a fact.
Yeah,
dude.
you die. It's,
Buddy, you think it's worse than goddamn HIV?
yeah. Dude, you just fucking take pills for HIV now.
Oh, this guy.
Look up
Everybody out there suffering for HIV. This guy over here, he has no sympathy for you. He's
I
got
have sympathy.
no. Sean, I think he's gonna have. He's gonna. We hope he recovers. But he got bit. They're actually not even. He's not sure what the animal was. It had 4 legs and had fur. And
he sort of described it like, you know, when you're like, you know how like Native Americans come up with like legends,
Like
you know?
skinwalkers?
Yeah.
dude,
yeah,
you can't talk about him.
Well, he did talk about it, and that's
That's what
That's
happened.
how I think.
Wait, so you guys are not joking? He really
He got
got
bit.
rabies?
Yeah.
I mean, he's not like foaming at the mouth at the moment.
At the moment, you know, it's a scary time for him. It's a scary time for his family.
He's been inoculated though.
We wish him the best.
Stomach, right? They do it in the stomach?
Yeah,
He's
put him right in his
been.
stomach. It didn't take it, and it didn't take the first one.
They rushed him to the Lehigh Valley. What is it?
Lehigh Valley Hospital,
which actually has one of the best rabies units in the country.
Yeah.
I can't tell if you guys are messing with me right now.
It was.
No, we're not messing with you. But I just you make me.
Dude, there's a book that I'm reading that's this thick. It's all about rabies and how it's like
It shouldn't. It doesn't need to be that thick.
Yeah,
It's
we
the
actually we
worst.
talked to one of the general practitioners at the Lehigh Valley Hospital, and he said that they call the Lehigh Valley Hospital the house that rabies built.
Okay.
So, we wish him a speedy recovery. It's gonna be a long road for him.
They do say though, once you start foaming at the mouth, it could be good or bad. They do say that.
Yeah.
Did you read that in your book? How far into the book are you?
So you guys are dead serious, right?
Yeah, we're not fucking.
Okay.
We didn't know you were reading this book.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, you thought like we knew you were reading a rabies book?
Well, no, that's like a huge fear of mine. Is like,
Oh, really?
yeah, because you're done.
No, he's gonna be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, all right.
No, I don't think you got a big time case of it.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got like got like a. Small,
I think whatever animal hadn't wasn't all the
he
way.
did like a key bump of rabies.
Yeah,
Oh,
Do you
okay.
know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
You know,
I didn't
Yeah,
know.
he
like
didn't-
I
he-
said,
he's not overdosing with
he's
rabies.
he's under a lot of surveillance. Not surveillance, but what do you?
Well,
call
he's
it?
under.
It's not, the doctors aren't secretly watching.
They didn't tap his phone.
The doctors aren't.
They're in a white
The
truck
doctors
outside.
are not covertly watching Sean.
They're in a white van outside of his house.
What did you ever see the people who like? Should I talk? Like,
Yeah.
can't drink water. It gets to a point where they can't even drink water anymore. Just,
Mm.
it just comes out of their.
Well, he
Butthole?
doesn't. He's not. There's not really any.
Does it come out of their butthole?
No, it comes just
Oh,
right back out. They just are disgusted by it. They get so thirsty, but every time they drink, it just.
Yeah. Well, there's not.
Really?
You know, he's not really displaying any of the signs yet of a real severe case. You know, again, we talked to one of the nurses that was working the shift.
Well, Lou DM'd her on Instagram.
I did, and she said, you know, foaming mouth, it's going south.
Yeah,
so
she does say.
it's not that bad yet.
But you also were like, yeah, what that mouth do? You said that to her.
That's true. I was like, I'm trying to foam from my mouth, and by foam I mean cum,
And by
by mouth I mean my penis.
Well,
Yeah,
how
so-
quickly did he get the shot after he got bit?
Well, he decided
he had the shot. He had the shot.
He got bit.
He had the shot. They were fucking around with an animal with rabies. And they were like all fucking around with it. They thought because they had the shot. They thought they were like they had the inoculation.
It's sort of like how someone that is like allergic to dairy has an EpiPen on them, and they're like, "Fuck it, we're eating."
Let's see what happens if we drink. So it is his fault.
So is it part of his job or what?
No, he was drunk and he was like, "Let's fuck around with this animal with rabies," and then it bit him. It actually, and you know where the saying comes where it turns around and bites you.
Yeah,
I think it's from rabies.
Well, how do you?
I think
How
that's
did
where
he
they
know
get
it
the
had rabies, though? How did he know?
because it was fucked up.
It was
The animal was fucked up, dude.
it was not. You know how you ever see Full Metal Jacket?
Yeah.
Okay, you know the scene right before what's his name, Vincent D'Onofrio kills himself, and he's just looking at you like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
This squirrel was, or not, what was a raccoon was looking at him.
Yeah.
like
It
that.
was a raccoon.
Yeah, I think so.
They think
They
so.
think it
It's
was a
some sort
raccoon.
of. It's either a raccoon. He described it as like a shapeshifter.
But I think he was starting to like get like dizzy or something.
Have you guys seen him and he's talking? Like,
Lou saw him. I'm not allowed to see him. Well, I'm not allowed to. I've chosen not to see him.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was doing a lot of like.
I feel like you guys. Are
No, we're not messing with you,
Yeah.
but that's funny.
He was doing a lot of.
I
this.
think, yeah.
he was doing.
He
a
was
lot.
also trying to get Lou to come over here, so so maybe that's what it was.
And I kept telling him, like, Sean,
Where?
He was like, he was trying to do like, you know, when you're trying to look at your boy to do a bump of coke in the bathroom. You kind of do that, like, huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
But Lou just associated that with the rabies. But what I think was happening was Sean was just trying to tell him a secret of some kind.
I think he tried to bite me. I think that was the
That's
thing.
that's why I don't want to see him, Joey. Because what if he decides to bite me? Now we're both there.
dude.
What does your book on rabies have to say about it?
Not
It's the
good.
worst- yeah.
Actually, it's
It felt like-
wild that
If it went airborne,
that this
like, we're
definitely happened to our boy and
Yeah.
co-host
Can't
Sean
believe
Preston,
it,
and you
but-
just happen to be reading a book
Well,
about
yeah, I
rabies.
mean, it's like a huge.
So,
Fear of mine, yeah.
how long has it been a fear of yours?
When I realized, I watched this documentary about
Mm.
those people on rabies, like they were filming them, and they're like,
They don't make it. They don't make it ever.
it's like 99%.
Shit. Fuck, dude.
Well, we're gonna have to change our name.
What? To what?
Night Move.
Well, Day Move is not the one because
No.
that's when the fucking.
just- You guys aren't fucking me right now.
no.
All right, I just
Yeah.
feel like the chances of getting rabies are like insane. Like it's very
Not when you
hard.
fuck around with the animal that has it.
Yeah, that is true.
The odds go
Christ,
up
man.
if you're.
You
if
miss
you're
100% of the
This is
shots you don't take.
craziest thing.
yeah, it's well, yeah. How do you think? Well, not even him, Sean. I've never met somebody that like the way when he told me about it. He was like, "I got rabies," and stop laughing.
I got-
Sean, we're
We were
sorry.
like-
We're sorry.
and he called us from a Wawa, which was weird as hell, dude. He's like, I'll go to the hospital, but I got to get a meatball shorty first.
Because he knew, so he knew he was gonna get it. That's the thing. He told me he's like, I got rabies, but there was no like fear or panic in his voice.
Yeah.
Because like he's fucking around with an animal. Like he was poking the bear.
You know when a child coughs in your face and you're like, I'm sick, like
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah,
I'm
he's like,
immediately sick.
there's no way I didn't get rabies from that thing.
God.
They did.
I think if you get it quick enough, though, you'll be all right.
Yeah, I think that's what that's why they were so confident because they did have the inoculation there with
Yeah.
them. But I guess I would issue a warning to whoever listening. Probably don't do what he did.
Right. Well, they caught Animal Control has the raccoon.
Oh, they got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, they got
they
it.
got it.
Yeah, they
Let
don't-
Sean kill it.
They don't have a set date yet.
They
But
let Sean kill the animal.
That's not true. That's not true. They do have a set date though. And the trial should start pretty soon. The raccoon does have a good lawyer, so I don't know. Maybe it's gonna get off with some community service or a warning.
No, I think
I feel like he's gonna walk in here any second.
The
No,
raccoon?
no, they don't. They don't walk, dude. They don't have 2 legs. They have
All right,
4.
you guys-
Yo, do animals have 4 legs or two of them arms that they just walk on? What do you guys think? Like, does a raccoon have 4 legs?
Well, no. So here's the difference, though, is that I think raccoon is a bad example, just because raccoons have thumbs.
Okay, I'm not talking about that though.
No. What I'm saying is that
Okay,
you can't have
so-
a thumb and have it be a foot.
Yeah, because you can't have a thumb on a leg.
I just want
Did
you
your
guys
book
to
say
know-
that?
I just want you guys to know I don't believe that. Just for the record,
Well, you don't believe what?
the rabies thing. I know you guys are messing with me.
No, do you want us to call him in the hospital?
I feel like he's gonna walk in here any second.
He's not gonna. If he walks in here, you've just witnessed a miracle.
You better run, dude. You
He's
better
gonna
run.
If he walks in here, he's gonna bite you.
He's gonna give you
You
rabies.
just see, he's like through the curtains right
No,
now. He's like,
well, yeah. Naomi won't let him in.
You know, it would have been hilarious.
oh, isn't he in the hospital? Why-
Well, I'm saying if he would show up, she certainly would not let him in.
okay.
He's got rabies, Joey. What do you think? Like we take this lightly?
Naomi would be nice about it. She's a nice lady to everyone but Tyler, but she's a nice lady. But she'd be like, Sean, we love you, we respect you,
Yeah.
but I can't let you in this house on account of the rabies.
The rabies.
Yeah.
And also, it's like fucking. Like we're also pissed off that he did what he did because it's so like stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like you could have. He didn't have to get rabies. There's ways around it. Don't.
How many people have to get rabies?
For it to keep being a thing.
I guess.
Yeah, I don't
say he
know.
doesn't
That's
hate it?
probably. Did you? I don't know if Joey got there in the book
Why did you decide to pick up this book?
because he's terrified of
It
it.
was awesome. I don't know. It was like this crazy like zombie disease. Like they said, if it goes airborne,
It's done. We're done.
We're all done. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this.
The most
Oh,
dead-
you. What
It's
do you mean?
literally the most deadly disease, like on the.
Oh, if the disease goes there, I thought you meant if this
Yeah, yeah, like
raccoon
if
would have
it,
got
like,
fired from a cannon or something.
Yeah.
Could you imagine animal control being like, whatever you do, if this raccoon gets 30 feet
Yeah.
above the air,
Yeah, that's like
it's over.
if this raccoon somehow gets an airline ticket and finds himself in an airplane, we are fucked.
We're done.
That'd be one way to hijack an airplane. If you went and said, "I will give everybody. I got a rabid animal, and I'll set it free in the fucking airplane in the air, dude." That's a great way to take over an airplane.
Yeah.
I'll let anybody in the cockpit if they're threatening me with a rabid raccoon.
How long does it take for rabies to like take hold?
I don't.
What
I
kind of
almost
book
wanna
is
have
this?
like a timeout and like just like.
But
call
you're reading the book. Have you not read much of the book?
No, I read like the first 10 pages, but I watched all these documentaries.
Oh,
on it.
but, like,
Yeah,
so-
yeah, yeah. I was too. It was fucked up. I don't know. It's
No, I
gross
know.
To read about.
It's terrible.
You watch documentaries on this?
Yeah.
That's an interesting. So let me get
There's,
this.
like, old
let me
black
get
and
this
white
straight.
videos.
You spend a whole day being famous,
Shut
and
the
for
fuck
you to
Well, dude, everybody has their
to
fucking-
chill out and
Yeah.
sit down. You're like, let me throw on this rabies documentary
Yeah.
because I need to humble myself.
Yeah. Yep.
Everybody has a fucking thing that they like. It brings them back down to earth.
Well, I'm worried about every disease. Every little, like one time I had a little mark on my arm, and I convinced myself it was a
Swastika tattoo.
brown recluse spider bite, and I went to the emergency room.
Really? I do that all the time.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, you don't have a spider bite, but what's with this swastika?
No, there was times where like there was like a bump on my penis, and I would take a picture of it.
That's just your penis hard, dude. We've been over this. Every time you call me and you go, dude, I just watched Baywatch, and now I have this tiny bump on my penis. I go, Tyler, that's your actual hard erect penis.
Oh shit! You're right.
Also, why are you watching Baywatch?
I know. That's the thing. I love Baywatch, and I can't get enough of it.
I go all the time to this.
You're a hypochondriac.
Oh fuck yeah.
You might be worse than me. I am
Yeah,
as well.
Oh, I'm real bad. Yeah. So then he gave me steroids just in case it was some kind of spider bite. But then
But who
I was
cares?
afraid to take steroids because I didn't want them to make my dick smaller.
Oh.
So they were oral. So he was like standing right in front of me, and I was like putting them up in my.
So you went
So
there
I could
for
spit them
the.
out, and he saw me doing that. He's like, I see you like hiding them.
Is it your doctor?
No, it was the emergency room.
Oh, do you have a doctor?
No.
Yeah.
Why are you hiding the medicine that I'm giving you?
No, dude, I do relate to this. How many times have you been in the emergency room?
Oh, all the time. I was there a couple.
Do you have health insurance?
A couple weeks ago. Yeah. They
Good.
send me bills and I don't pay them.
Well, I mean that's the
Yeah,
American
yeah.
way.
I was like having heart palpitations a couple weeks ago.
You went?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was there for 4 hours.
See how many times this year in 2023 have you gone?
No, not that many. I'm getting better. I'll ask my girlfriend. I'll be like, "Did you ever have this?"
Is she in the health is she a medical
No,
professional?
she just makes me feel worse.
No, that's the same thing that happened.
Is that Sean?
That's
Oh
probably.
my God.
Could you imagine?
I'd lose it. I'd lose it, dude.
He comes
I wish we
crawling
had
in here
planned. I wish we planned this a little better. We just have Sean slink around the backyard in a
Yeah.
raccoon costume.
No, I'm also pretty bad hypo.
Yeah.
I've probably been to the ER. Actually, I haven't been to the ER almost in January of, I got January probably 7th. I usually go after January 6th, I go pretty hard.
Yeah.
And so the next day I got,
Yeah.
January 6th is like a big date for me.
One time I was peeling carrots and my hands got itchy.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh shit, I'm allergic to carrots. My throat's gonna close up. So I went to the emergency room. Like I've been there a million times.
And do they think you're
They
ridiculous?
think I'm insane. Yeah. My
Yeah,
thing,
also
my
same.
thing is like this big. And they're
They
like,
think I'm a fucking total idiot.
Yeah.
I went, the worst one, I think I've told this, but the worst one I've ever done was peak of like COVID. Like we didn't know what was happening.
Yeah.
And I went for a run and my legs started hurting.
Mhm.
And I convinced myself that I either got a fucking blood clot or that I stress fractured my bone and it's currently slicing the veins in my leg. So I went to the ER and I said this to them.
Yeah.
And they're like, they're just they're flabbergasted, right? So they did everything aside from bully me.
Mhm.
Oh, they bullied you. Not to your face.
No, yeah, they certainly bullied
but
me.
during a global
Yeah.
illness-born pandemic, you went to the hospital and said, my legs hurt after I run.
Yeah. And I said, and the range of things I gave them were like, okay, like, or that your leg is like just a little tired.
Well, I look for that. I look for like problems.
So, yeah,
I'll
same.
be like,
Yeah.
no, it can't be just a skin, like a rash. It's got.
Oh yeah, because they'll be like,
I keep
yeah.
going. I'll keep looking online.
Or
until I find-
and the odds, people give you odds,
yeah.
and like that just makes it worse because I'm like, well, this is what it is,
Yeah.
and it's so rare that they're not going to detect it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the guy.
Yeah, I'm going to be the one that's in the textbook. Everybody forgets about me because nobody reads textbooks anymore.
I'm written up in a medical journal.
For what?
True story.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah. I'm the first. I was like one of the first people to get like elective DRS surgery,
What's that?
dick reduction surgery.
Yeah, I knew he was doing this.
My
Sean
God.
doesn't have rabies then, right?
No. He's going to South Carolina for Thanksgiving. We just wanted to see.
What the
We just
fuck?
wanted to see how long.
Jesus Christ.
We didn't know you were going to take it seriously. We
Yeah.
thought you were just going to put on the life vest and jump right in the water.
So as a
but it
hypochondriac,
turns out you're reading a fucking book on it.
yeah.
And
What
you
are
were
the
like,
odds?
This is a total possibility.
Yeah.
No, but I am.
All right, guys.
Yeah. No, dude, we had to knock your famous ass down a peg or two.
We'll get there. I actually am. This is serious talk. Non-Roth rocking. I am actually written up in a medical journal.
Well, see now, dude, you
Listen.
cried wolf.
No, it has to do with crying.
No, dude, get the fuck out of here.
So when I was in 8th grade, I like went to go like scratch my eye, and then I'm not kidding, for like an hour, every time I closed my eye, it felt like there was like, I'm not kidding, like a piece of barbed wire in my eye. And I remember going up to my teacher, like I was almost on the verge of tears. Like it was one of the most painful experiences I ever had. So I went up to the doctor and I was like,
Wait, the teacher.
the teacher, I'm sorry.
The teacher was also the doctor.
And I was like,
How convenient.
and I was like, I know this sounds insane, but like I have to leave. Like my eye is literally killing me. So my mom picked me up and took me to, what are the eye people? Optometrist or whatever. And they, they got the cool guy.
I was gonna say blind.
They got.
I was either gonna guess.
So I walk up to Ray Charles and I'm like, is this how it starts?
What are the eye people? Blind?
I'm gonna need sunglasses and a piano. Because anyway, so what had happened was apparently when I rubbed my eyelash went into my eye and like perfect vertically stuck into my tear duct, which is like a 1 in like billion chance of happening. And because it was stuck there, my eye wasn't lubricating correctly. So every time I would close my eye, it was like scraping a nail against a chalkboard.
Jesus Christ.
So I mean, they literally it was nothing. They plucked it out and everything was fine. It was like instant
How relieving
relief.
was it?
Oh, it was like instantaneous.
Oh, wow.
And the doctor was like, "If you don't want to, I don't have to. But like, can I submit this? Like your name's not going to be in it at all. But can I submit this to a medical journal because it's insane that this happened. I've never seen anything like this.
Damn.
Yeah. And then
What
he
if
tried
that
to
was
finger
your
me.
lottery winning moment?
I mean, I got the use of my eye back.
That is good.
Yeah.
Joey, do you cry a lot?
Yeah.
Really? You're okay with crying?
Not like in the last year, but yeah.
Do you cry in front of others?
No,
Yeah.
not really.
That's the thing we got to change.
It's
about
like
society.
quick now though too. Like I used to cry. Now it's just like
Dude, I cried last night at the end of Elf.
Oh, I cried.
Oh,
I
that-
cried last
that's
night
different.
too.
Really?
Yeah, I was watching a movie called Only the Brave.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
wait, what's the end of Elf? Oh, with the
They're
the
all
Santa-
singing, dude. They're getting the spirit of Christmas up.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
I get teary eyed. Yeah, I don't cry.
No, I didn't cry, but
Yeah,
like
it's
I got emotional.
like I'll blink and one tear will.
Yeah, I get emotional, man.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I just
For
get
movies?
emotional over cool stuff. The
Yeah.
spirit of Christmas doesn't really move me.
Well,
much.
no, it's just just being there and having seeing the kids all rally and seeing people that aren't in the spirit find the spirit. It gets you, dude. When's the last time you cried like hard?
I don't know. It's been a while.
Nah, dude, come on.
I can't
really
remember the
don't-
last
I don't
time I like
remember.
sobbed.
Yeah, I guess sobbed. Yeah, I guess you get to an age where you don't sob anymore.
Yeah, I don't really
Yeah.
sob, but like, yeah, I'll,
Just like teary eyed, like
Mm-hmm.
just like I feel my eyes watering.
I wonder why that is. I mean, sure, there's some
I don't know.
scientific explanation why you cry.
Feels good to cry.
No, but why does it
wish I could
happen? There's always like a actual.
Why do you laugh? Why do you do anything?
Well, yeah, I would also ask that, but like crying, I'm sure it's
gonna look
some.
it up. I'm gonna look it up.
I think it probably is something to do with like your defense.
Defending against what?
Maybe it makes you. I don't know. Maybe it makes you more. Fucking. I don't know. Lou's gonna look it up.
Okay, so according to Google, crying is your body's natural reaction and disposition to being a giant pussy. It's fucking weird.
That is
It's weird
weird.
that it says that. I thought it was going to be something that
Yeah.
had nothing to do with.
That ain't in Joey's book. I'll tell you
I
that
thought
right
that
now.
was going to be more of a science thing, but no.
I do want to know though, so I'm gonna look that up in between.
Do you guys?
Can you do 2 eps of this?
Do you use Chat GPT at all?
No.
No, what? I've never used it once.
Oh, for real?
What do you
It's
use it
way
for?
better than Google. It fucking tells you like anything.
Look
you
up. Use it right now. Look up. Why do we
ask.
cry?
You looked it up.
He didn't look it up. He rocked us.
What does that mean?
It's when you lie.
It's when you lie and you're fat. I'm sorry.
It's when you fat lie.
It's when you're fat. We don't call. They don't. Yeah, you know you have big lies.
Yeah. It ain't a white lie either.
No. No, it's a thick lie.
Dude, I use Chat GPT for the
To write your
my,
bits.
My hypochondria.
Dude, come on.
Got him, dude.
My
fucking-
hypochondria, you son of a
Do you really? How?
I ask it every question.
You like?
I'll tell it first I'm a hypochondriac, and then it gives everything to me like real easy.
Dude, what the fuck? It probably just makes you feel worse.
No, it makes me feel better.
Why?
I thought I was at Camel Beach, you know what that is, and I got water up my nose, and I thought I got the brain-eating amoeba. Like I was terrified. that I
Joey,
got it.
you're worse than me.
Yeah. So I was talking to him for like.
Wait,
2
why did you
days straight.
feel that?
Huh?
Did you have a headache or something?
No, whenever I got water in my nose, I freak out. I'm like, I have the brain-eating amoeba. Like that's it. That's another one that you're dead in like a week. There's like no cure. You're fucked.
All right.
Don't get water up your nose. All right. What am I asking it? Why do
This
we?
guy's fucked up.
Yeah.
But why do we cry?
Hold on. Cry. You son of a bitch.
I've never seen this work. Do you have this app?
I don't.
just-
tr-
It's
an
I don't,
app,
fr-
right?
I don't.
No.
I don't support the artificial intelligence.
It's just
man.
on it's Google. You just Google it.
Well, we got to get these robots back to work, dude.
We got to get them out of work.
Mm.
I want the robots to quit their jobs.
Yeah, did you see that there's like this, I don't know, I saw this online where they were like, there's like the potential for a device that like is in your, that hooks up to your TV, and whatever commercial is on, you can like taste the food.
Oh shit.
You're lying.
I swear to God.
No, you're. I'm not buying.
I
it.
swear to God.
Do you buy it?
Yes.
Would you buy it?
Yes. All right. Fuck, it's not working.
It's not working. We don't know.
I don't have.
So hey, if you know why we cry, fucking write in.
But yeah, apparently if you see a McDonald's commercial, you can like taste
Damn.
what it's going to be. I want to know if it's for other things. Like if you just see, you see like a hot chicken and Dove commercial, you're like,
Yeah.
I wonder what she tastes
Yeah.
like.
It's motor oil. I'm like, I guess I'll fucking. I guess. Why wouldn't you taste it? You know, you don't have to eat it.
No.
Just taste it. If you could have the ability to just taste everything, but it won't hurt you,
Yeah.
would you want to taste certain things? Like, would you want to taste like fucking gasoline?
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I would do.
I
so.
would. I would taste gasoline. I would taste sponge. I would taste shit. I'd be like, what is it?
It probably just tastes like mud. Like
No, it
after-
probably tastes
after-
like
probably-
shit.
No, I bet you it just tastes like.
You guys have.
I bet you it just tastes like mud.
Do you think it?
Do
Yeah.
you ever?
Just tastes like nothing. It's
Do
just-
you think? Wait. I need to just stay here for 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think shit
Yeah.
just tastes like
Yeah.
mud?
Yeah. Yep. Because it's brown, you know. Sure, it just tastes like mud.
That's a hot take, folks.
Like if your nose is stuffy and you're eating it, you probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference between shit and mud.
Yeah, but that's way different. That's way different. You probably wouldn't be able to tell how bad shit tastes if your nose was stuffed enough.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, you're saying I had to just make sure.
It's so dumb, but it's like you ever take like a huge crap. You're just
And
like,
then you eat it.
what if I just
And you eat it.
not eat it, but like, what if I just grabbed this?
I've thought
If you thought that, you're just like, what if I just picked this up and went?
I used to have a friend who he had this little jar with a plastic knife, and he had to cut his shit if it was too big. His dad would make him cut his shits in half.
Dude, you shut the fuck up.
Swear to God.
They're just what?
Yeah. It was
Get him on the
it was
phone right
it was like
now.
this glass jar and with a plastic knife.
Why?
Butter knife.
Wait, he would shit in the jar?
No, the knife was in the jar. For when his shits were too big, he had to cut them in half. So they'd go down the toilet.
Shut the fuck up, Joey.
Swear to
That's
God.
what he's.
Call him.
No, I swear to God. Dude,
Call him. I want you to call him.
No. I typed it in Google or some shit.
Chat GPT.
It's not some shit. It's his
Quora,
shit,
I
dude.
asked Quora or Reddit or some shit.
What do you ask his fucking mom?
And people
Call him.
People were commenting and they're like, "It's more common than you think."
Really?
Yeah.
Can you call?
Somebody
Like, I'm
else.
not fucking around. Can you call
No,
him?
I can't. I'm not friends with him anymore.
Oh, is he dead?
No, he's not dead.
What does he do now?
I don't know. He's probably rich.
I hope not. I hope not.
Yeah.
I hope. Imagine having that, like, secret. Like, I guess not a secret. He told you, but
Yeah.
like, how do you date? How do you find love
This
if
is
you know that there's a part of you that's like you at some point you're gonna have to have a really difficult conversation,
Where you have to cut your
babe.
shit.
It's been 5 years and I want to marry you, but before we go any further, you know my dad, right?
I have to cut my poops.
Yeah. I've been sneaking knives into the bathroom for like. She's like, I've been wondering why.
Wait, this was like you said it was a plastic knife, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
Plastic.
So it's not like your butter
Still,
knife
yeah,
that like.
No.
Yeah, it's still why it's insanely fucked up to me.
It was like brown. Like there was brown.
Did he do it to fuck with him?
No. It's
What
nice.
was the-
So it didn't clog the toilet.
I mean, how would it clog the fucking toilet?
If the shit's too
How big of a shit was this family taking?
big, the big shits, I guess.
Damn.
Yeah.
His dad's like, well, I need to cut mine. So if he's anything like his dad, he's gonna have to cut. Son, come here. You're of age where I'm gonna have the talks. Like, what about sex? No.
What if his poops were normal, but it's like the student loans thing, where it's like, if I had to pay him, you should have to pay him too.
Yeah. How small did he cut him?
I don't know.
Are we talking bite-sized pieces?
Yeah.
He said he just cut him in half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like his dad's like, let me cut it for you the first time. In a fork and knife.
That's what I was thinking too. He's
Yeah.
got he's got to get a little plastic fork.
Yeah. Just looking at it.
He's got a shit bib.
Jesus Christ.
That's a weird.
Yeah.
Is that your weirdest friend?
No.
Get the fuck out of here. Cut his shit. Get the
Yeah,
fuck
he
out of
cut
here.
it.
And it's more normal than they say.
Yeah.
That's
I guess
hilarious.
it's
He's like, I got something to tell you, but you're not gonna want to marry me. And she's like, cut the shit. And he's like, how'd you know?
Yeah, cut the shit, honey. I already did. I already did like 10 minutes ago. How do you know? I haven't cut shit in like 10 years, honey. She's like, what?
There's got to be, there's like, you know how there's recovery groups for everything? There's got to be a poop group, dude.
People do weird shit.
Weird
with
shit with poops.
That's what it's called.
The poop group.
People doing weird shit with. This podcast is on fire.
Every chip is a different shade of brown.
It is. Well, I mean, without getting too graphic, they are all unique.
Yeah, that is true.
Dude,
Never two that are the same.
This one time I read this story on Reddit, and it was the funniest. It wasn't supposed to be funny, but
I love those.
there was this, this
It was
dude.
like, oh no, a bunch of people hang glided into a fucking music festival, and I was just busting seams.
I was on Molly, and I'm like, this is what's happening. I didn't know if I was seeing it right or if it wasn't happening, but the music got better. You know when the music starts to get better.
If you think doing Molly at a rave is cool, do it during a terrorist attack. You're gonna have.
Yeah.
You still won't have fun, but you're gonna have a better time.
That's I always think about that for the Vegas thing, is like as a country music festival, like a country music thing. There had to, I mean, certainly was at least one of this person, but there's probably multiple. Just the most fucked up guy. Like just like when the shots start ringing out and he's just too fucked up.
Yeah.
You know that annoyingly fucked up person and they're just in the fucking just some
Talking about
guys.
the shooting.
Yeah. Like just stumbling around like.
Well, yeah, there was that video of that one dude. Everybody's crouched down, then the shooting would stop, and he'd stand up, and he'd be like, and then it would start again, and he would like duck down.
Put that guy on money. Put him on money, dude. That guy fucking rules.
Flipping off the
Dude, flipping off a terrorist is the funniest thing.
Oh fuck.
Could you imagine if everyone on the planes were just like, fuck.
And they're like, maybe we shouldn't do this.
They're like, fuck you.
I was saying that the other day, you ever make somebody feel like shit so much? Like we don't use that as a weapon enough. Like making somebody feel so stupid. You ever feel so stupid it makes you stop doing, like you have no confidence in anything?
Yeah.
Why don't we do that to terrorists? Like just make them feel so low.
I mean, if there's something that you really got to say, that you got to hand it up, give them a hand for, is terrorists very confident people.
Super confident.
In fact, I might go as far to say like maybe the most confident people.
I would say overconfident.
Yeah. Wait, what was the funny thing that you
the
read?
Reddit thing.
Oh, I'm not gonna do it justice. There was this dude who he had a fantasy that he wanted to get shit on. Like he would jerk off to like shit porn.
Yeah, yeah.
So he hired this porn star, and he had to fly out to her house. And he said he went there, and it was just like he went inside, and the house was like cold, and like there was no music playing. It was just quiet, and like she laid down, like just the way he explained it. She like laid down this plastic, and he just took off all his clothes and just laid there. She just squatted over him and just took a shit, and it was like echoing through the house, and like it just went on his chest. And he was like, "What am I?" He's like, "What am I doing?" She just shit on my chest, and I'm just laying here.
Yeah, and I
And there was,
paid.
like no sexual, like didn't get him off, and
Was he hard?
no.
Oh.
No, he said it didn't do anything. He was just like
At least he knew
he
that.
was just laying there like
It's actually liberating in a way. Because
liberating.
Yeah, he gets to die knowing, what ifs are really.
what
the
if I
biggest fear.
loved, like, what if I never achieved my peak sexual, I
See,
loved
but
you.
I feel like the opposite of that is also scary. Because what if it happens and he's like, oh
loves it.
fuck,
I
well now
can't-
this forever.
yeah.
That's the
Which
the,
we are pro kink on this podcast, and we're not, in the words of our rabid
Forefathers.
friend Sean, we're not yucking anybody's yums.
yeah. But the thing is, that's the ultimate gamble.
Right.
You want to fuck around, you find out, maybe you're going to find out something about yourself that you can't unfind out. But there's freedom in that.
Yeah,
Freedom in
exactly.
finding out about yourself. But there's limits to this. There's limits to this freedom that you should be finding out.
Mm-hmm.
Stay in accordance to the law of the United States of America. That's our one piece of advice. And don't fuck around with raccoons with rabies.
Yeah.
Are we ready to ask him about the
Yeah. All right. So I meant to. I just started following you on Instagram not that long ago because I took a screenshot of this and I meant to send this to you. Mm-hmm. But I am in a meme group on Instagram called the Handsome Boys Committee of Gentlemen, and I mean we've been since I lived in LA. I mean we've been in this group for like 5+ years, And my buddy who lives in L.A.
We need some term limits in America. I think.
My buddy Notes sent me the clip of yours.
Which one?
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was so
The
fucking...
feminism one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was so fucking cool.
Oh, like he doesn't even know.
No, he has no fucking idea who you are.
Oh, shit.
It just popped
Dude,
up
you're
in
a
his
fucking
feed.
star,
Oh, that's
man.
wild.
And he
Holy
decided,
shit.
yeah, I got the screenshot. I meant to send it to you. and I
that's
just didn't.
crazy.
Yeah, he just sent it to the group, not knowing that I know you or anybody in this group knows you. He was just like, this is a funny thing.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to send this to everybody.
Oh,
and I
that's
was
wild.
like freaking out. I was like, fuck, it's Joey. I just did a show with him last week.
Well, I mean, like 2 million people saw it,
Yeah.
which is
Insane.
that's like a percentage of the country.
Well, a small percentage. But
It still is
300
though.
million people. Yeah. Yeah. And of course,
Think about
it's
all
like-
the people that don't have it, have Instagram.
Yeah.
A lot of nanas, a lot of pappies, they don't have it. So we'll eliminate them from the population. So now we're at 250 million.
Wait, eliminate them, like kill them?
Well,
You want to kill all the mammies? And
not
pappies?
literally, figuratively.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And how would we do it? That's up to you guys. How would we figuratively dispose of these?
I mean, COVID did a pretty good job.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so like, was it like, yeah? How is?
Well, I think I was there the first time you did that bit.
Yeah. And I was
That's
like,
a relatively
I
new
was like,
bit.
I don't know if I should.
Where did you do it first?
Steel Stacks.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, I don't know if I should do it. And you were like, no, do it.
That bit was so funny.
Yeah, it's a great bit.
Yeah. And then, have you been like working on the bit?
No.
It's kind of just is what it is.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about that. I was like, because people were like, oh, you should expand on this. And I was like, well,
The idea-
I like to take it and I like to take bigger ideas and then make them like as small as possible, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I try to
No. It
take
doesn't
out
make
all
sense. It doesn't make sense. No.
I don't like expanding on things.
I think I do the opposite badly.
Oh, really?
I take a small idea
You're
and I try.
constantly expanding.
I do. Fuck, I know. I try not to. My doctor tells me not to.
Wait, so if you add like, do you get like an increase in followers? Like,
Yeah, I got a couple. I
Yeah.
mean, not crazy.
Right,
I'm
right.
not famous now or anything, but it was cool. Of course, it was a political joke. I don't do any That's like the only thing.
I wouldn't say it's.
I mean, everybody's calling me a liberal now. Everybody's like, "Oh, you fucking liberal."
Who'd you vote for?
I'm telling you.
Wait, so wait, do you get like a lot of like what does the comment section look like?
That
on
comment
this
I did
video?
look at the comment
Is it
section.
wild?
It's pretty insane.
That is
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
funny to me.
Yeah, they're like, "You fucking woke." Another.
Yeah, it's good.
They're like, "Oh, another woke comedian."
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What are you even talking about?
It's just, yeah.
Not everybody, but like some.
The amount of that I saw, and I was like, you just don't understand this fucking joke.
Yeah.
Like they just heard the trigger words.
They heard
No, but it's also,
conservative.
but it's a good thing too. It's like the more people fucking interact with it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's the cool thing about those bits is like the thing that sends them into the stratosphere of like in the algorithm is the people that hate it.
Yeah.
You know, and like because without them, it's only the people that like it, and there's like they don't comment as much. Like people that like a thing will like it, but they don't like fucking. Sometimes it'll be like laughy face.
Yeah.
But the haters will comment a thing that inspires a lot of conversation, and that's what like kicks it up into.
What is the
yeah.
meanest thing someone has said on there?
Do you look at them all?
No.
Yes, you do,
Some of
you
them were like,
fucker.
no, I really don't. Some of them were like, at least you tried. The ones that pissed me off were like saying that you'll get there one day, like that I wasn't
Yeah.
like a good comedian, which maybe I'm not. You know, that's fine. But like,
No, they're wrong.
it's just like, come on, man.
yeah.
Because they were calling me like Fat Jim Gaffigan, all these like funny like that. I thought
Yeah.
that stuff was funny. That was making me laugh. But like,
Fat. You're skinnier than Jim
they were
Gaffigan.
calling me Dwight. I don't watch The Office, but Dwight. I don't know who that is.
Yeah,
They
no,
were
I'm
calling
not
me,
there with that
like,
one.
You're a fucking trailer trash, Dwight from The Office. I thought that was funny. But
That is actually that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's fine. I just
know
don't
who that
understand
is.
why people have to be so mean.
Yeah, I know. It's funny
It's-
though.
I guess.
Yeah.
But then you had two other ones that went. Do you think that helped the other ones do well?
Yes, it does.
Well, the other one went up first, and then
Yeah, that's
then
what I'm
that
saying.
one, and then
Did the other one start going crazy before the
yeah,
OCD?
yeah, it went.
Maybe you're just a really good fucking comedian.
No, I think they're just.
What is this?
So this dude James, he has fucking his equipment is insane.
I know
If I
it
was
looks
ever
so
gonna-
good.
If I was ever gonna record a special, I would hire him to.
Yeah, it looked
The
really
sound
good.
is like crisp. He like zooms in, like it's great.
Did you make your penis look
He
big?
makes it. Yeah, he did. He added a little. Yeah, it was fucking awesome. So
Fuck yeah. Now
yeah,
what?
so I think, and he edits it, puts the words up, and
Mhm.
I didn't even want him to do it. I was like, I don't know, man. I don't want my shit out there.
Thank God he did.
Yeah.
Now you get to be on the big podcast. You get to be a big guest on the podcast.
No, next week. Nobody.
I was say, do you feel like a weird pressure now?
No. Nobody's gonna fucking next week. Nobody.
Well, that's the thing about social media is like Joey's the only one, like, aside from like Shane and stuff, that's like I've seen people get like a lot of like millions of views on something.
Rob Stant.
Oh yeah, Rob too, but he doesn't have millions, does he?
Mm-hmm.
But that's the thing. It's like it's so like people just kind of like go back to, especially TikTok. TikTok, you get like I have a video on TikTok that has like 1 million things.
Yeah.
And it's the dumbest one of the videos.
What is it?
I put out a comedy CD in 2017, and by the grace of God, nobody bought it ever. So I have copies of it. Yeah. So like 3 years ago for Halloween, I put a bucket of CDs out for the kids, and I put a video on TikTok that like this is what I'm handing out for Halloween this year, and 1 million people watch it. All of them shitting on me. All of them. Fuck you. They're mad. They're like, don't you fucking dare. You're going to give that to the fucking kids? They thought I was like handing out religious propaganda too. They're like, I don't believe in your God. Like, Jesus Christ. But anyway, that's the only one that ever. And then I'll put videos on TikTok, and somehow, like I have like 600 followers. Somehow the videos will get 3 views. How is that possible? Yeah. That's more like unlikely than getting 100 views. 3. Who are these? How?
Wait, let me see. Let me try to find a funny comment. Yeah.
How many comments are there?
This one has 1,500.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Wait, this dude. That was rough to listen to. Delivery was not good. Setup was obvious. Probably only got laughs because it bashed conservatives. Not very creative.
Dude, pubs get so fucking.
I wasn't.
No, libs get just as bad.
I think
libs
pubs.
Get just
well, yeah, they
as
do
bad.
get just as bad, but
not about comedy stuff. I think.
Well, in a way, they do because they'll like try to get your job. They'll try to take your job away from you.
Libs are just as bad.
What do you prefer, libs or pubs, Joey?
What's that?
Libs or pubs? What do you prefer?
For what?
Life. Like who do you?
I don't neither. I'm big on like free speech. That's my biggest thing. So whoever, like when I was younger, it was liberals, and now it's like I guess conservatives.
What if somebody's going to pay you to speak? Would you take that? It's not free then.
Pay me to speak?
Yeah. Would you? So I want you to make a speech. I can just say, hey, Joey's really into free speech, so he'll just do it for nothing. You'd just come. You'd come to my college and speak for free.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have to pay you.
Yeah. Okay, Dad.
Yeah.
That is weird that people get paid a lot of money to talk about free speech.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's weird that we get paid to
It's weird.
talk into a microphone.
If I do like a show that's big, like there's like a big crowd or something, every time I'm like, it's wild that this is happening.
I know, yeah.
It's wild that these people came out. This is their night out. They're dressed up. They have like they're gonna spend $100 here tonight for what?
Oh, I'm kind of the opposite.
What do you mean?
I'm like, yeah, you guys made a good decision tonight.
That's that is
like,
that is the yin and yang
yeah,
in between.
you guys made a great call tonight.
Do you really think that?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I'm like, fucking, they can't entertain themselves at home. They need fucking us.
Yeah.
I think it's weirder if like people come out to an open mic. I think that's weird.
Yeah, that's really
yeah. Well, that is weird, and they're sociopaths, but thank God for them.
Also, that's just because we do something every fucking night. It's a normalcy for us. You know what I mean?
It's not just that. It's like this. Why is like when people laugh at a joke? Like I was just listening back to my set from Saturday, and there like people are laughing a lot at stuff for the first time ever. No, but I'm like, why are people laughing?
Yeah.
Because I thought your video was very funny, but it didn't make me like. I'm not like ha 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 ha.
No, yeah.
I like, but then people audibly laugh. I'm like, why?
No, but you're also, I was thinking about this earlier actually. It's like because it's our lives, we're conditioned to like a different standard. Think of it like this. Think about like your buddy makes an incredible catch in flag football, right? Now, if an NFL player, to you, it's an incredible catch. But if an NFL player sees it, he's like, who gives a shit? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's
I
like
guess.
the world that you.
But
live
if you
in.
see a fat guy make a great catch, I don't care what level of sport you're in. You're like, fuck yeah, dude. Like if you see
but that's because he's fat. It's not the actual act.
right, but that's the impressive part. Like if you see some ordinary
No,
Joe make a fucking catch, any NFL player would be like, whoa, shit, nice.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Well, I feel bad when I go to open mics and my friends are on stage and it's not that I don't think they're funny. I'm just like,
Yeah,
I'm just like you
I
said.
don't care.
I'm just so like,
Yeah.
I've seen so many.
yeah, like
I see it so much.
I'll laugh at a moment with my like if it's something like interesting in the moment.
Yeah.
But like their material, like I think my friends have great material, but I never laugh at it.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, I laugh more when they're bombing. Like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
show or
yeah,
something.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
like, hilarious.
Yo, you know, as I was thinking about the other day, it's kind of off topic, but I was actually talking to Naomi about it. Isn't it wild that we've evolved to this point, but we still have bad ideas?
What do you mean?
Like we'll just have a terrible idea that's not good for our like life.
Like, what's an example?
Like I don't know, like I'll choose to go somewhere or I'll choose to say something and it's just the worst choice I could have made at that moment.
No, I think that's a product of evolution.
You do believe that?
Yeah, totally. Because I think that, for most of humankind, I don't even think we were allowed to have bad thoughts. Like our lives were not good enough to have bad thoughts.
Right. Like I was looking at Bowie the dog and I'm like, does that dog ever have an idea where like an hour later she's like, what the fuck was I thinking? I don't think that happens, right?
No, I don't think they think.
I don't know, but dog regret is hilarious.
Right? Like, do animals, were they like, thank God I didn't do that?
Like anytime my girlfriend's dog tries to eat its own shit, it's like, stop that. And the dog's just like, oh God, you're absolutely right. You're so right. I don't know why I keep doing this.
Well, like a lot of times, like animals in the wild, if they make a mistake, their life is taken from them. Like they'll be like, I'll get too close to that body of water. Oh, an alligator. Now I'm dead.
Well, it's also, I think our bad ideas are also because our survival rate is
So
up.
high.
You know what I mean?
We
It's
just
like,
get to
how many
keep
times-
making them.
Yeah, exactly. It's like how many times have you had a bad idea where it like you're still alive? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
back in the day,
Yeah.
your bad idea, you're not coming home from the hunt.
And that's the thing. It's like because of so many generations of people's bad ideas, we get to live a little. Like how many people fucked up and ate the wrong thing and died? Because not even like we didn't do that just once either. We probably did that for years. We're like, we got to stop eating these fucking berries. I think.
Right.
Like we got to stop drinking that water. Everybody's dead from that town.
Yeah. Dude, I saw that. It's a thing online that I've seen a bunch of times, but it's like the trial.
2 girls, 1 cup.
Yeah, the trial and error for mushrooms must have been wild.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, this
Oh,
one
yeah.
kills you instantly. This one tastes delicious. And this
Yeah.
one will make you see God.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, I always think about that
I
shit.
was just reading about water hemlock. Did you guys ever hear that?
The
No.
fuck
It's
is
the most
that?
dangerous plant like on the planet.
What's
the
up?
most
What's kicking around in your noggin, dude?
No, it just came up on TikTok.
You got wild shit kicking around in your noggin.
Tell us about water hemlock.
No, it's just super dangerous. Like you die
Where does it grow?
everywhere. Literally everywhere. It's probably out there.
And you can't eat it.
You can't eat it. If you rub up against it, you might have an allergic reaction. You won't die, but
Yeah.
you eat it. And there's some kind of like carrot plant, some carrot shit they call it. It's not an actual carrot, but it looks
Mm-hmm.
kind of similar to the water hemlock, and people mistake it all the time and they eat it and die.
Fuck. Thank God people figured that shit out, dude.
Yeah, right.
Well, it sounds
I'd
like
be
people
fucked.
still aren't figuring it out.
I'd
Sounds
be
like
so
a lot of people
fucked,
keep
man.
confusing it and dying.
Dude,
There
me
was like 16 kids that ate it. They all thought it was like some carrot shit, and 9 of them died.
fuck them, dude. What the fuck? I'd be one of those kids, man.
I don't know.
Dude, if I was on the Oregon Trail, I'd be fucked.
Tyler, I don't even think you would. I don't think they could even fully pitch the idea of the Oregon Trail to you. I don't think you would ever die on the Oregon Trail because you would never
Nope.
go on it. Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm scared, guys.
All right, here, I'm going to be the guy who
Okay,
pitches it
okay,
to you. All right,
yeah.
you just you cut me off.
I'll react how I believe I would
yeah,
react.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Hey, Tyler, a bunch of us have this.
First of all, nobody's named Tyler.
Nebuchadnezzar. We have this idea.
Okay.
Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, I don't like any of your other ideas, but I guess
Well, I mean, the whole fucking, fighting in the Civil War was a good idea. We had to do that.
yeah.
Anyway, listen. So we're gonna get a bunch of us together, and
He fought for slavery, by the way.
look, we took a hard L, and we need to get
We
out.
took
of here.
a stance. We took a stance, and we believed in what we believed at the time.
Anyway, Nebi, this isn't funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
Listen. Also, get rid of the fucking gray uniform. We're
I
not.
think I'm gonna do stand up.
What is that?
I don't know. I'm feeling it, man.
Okay. Listen.
I'm gonna gather the townsfolk.
Listen.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
Speaking of gathering townsfolk, so Rick's old covered wagon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So listen, we're gonna get a bunch of us together,
Okay.
and you see over there, we're just gonna
Yeah?
start. We're just gonna start walking, dude.
What's over there?
Oh, we don't know.
Well, why the fuck?
We don't know. It's got to be better than here, though.
How do we know? What if it's worse than here?
I mean, we're all willing to take that chance.
I'm not.
Are you in?
No.
Oh fuck! All right.
I don't. What do you mean?
Well, what do you got going on?
There could be
that's-
big ass snakes over there,
What do you
man.
got going on over here that's so great?
I don't know. I'm gonna try to do stand up comedy. I think.
Imagine the first guy to pitch stand up.
Oh, I know.
You guys want to pay me money to be funny?
Well, yeah. We did find out that my great grandfather was one of the first.
Oh yeah, wasn't it he
He
did
was-
minstrel shows? I forgot about that.
He blackfaced himself. Like I was actually here. My grandmother and my mom came over for dinner one time, and my grandmother. I've been doing stand up for like 13 years, and I think she's seen me a handful of times, but she doesn't really talk much to me.
Because you.
Yeah, I mean, like we don't, especially about stand up. So like, she was like, "Hey, by the way, your great grandfather was a performer." I'm like, "Oh, cool. Why did you never tell me that?" And then she was like, "Yeah, he was in the minstrel shows." And then I'm like, "Oh, cool."
What's that?
So then I looked it up. It's just like
It's like the most racist shit you've ever
it's
seen
like you
in your life.
you just portray black stereotypes.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ.
it's terrible. And I don't
and
do
this
that.
is like in the 20s.
I don't
yeah,
do that.
I don't do that. And he did it in like
So was he a
98.
comedian? He did it. He did it like in a funny way. He was trying to be funny.
I don't know. I think he had quit doing it long before. Like, I don't even think my grandmother saw him do it. But yeah, so
He told her.
I think she knew. I think she just knew. I'm not proud. I mean, I'm not proud of that little fact of my little piece of history, but
That's wild.
I'm doing it different. I'm doing it different, man.
Do you think any of us are doing something now that years from now they're gonna look back and be like, "Oh, they used to do." Blah,
Well,
blah,
hopefully everything.
blah." Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting too. Like, you never know. You never know what's going to be the thing
Yeah.
that you get fucking. Although I don't think any of us are really. Nobody really. I don't
Well,
think.
I'm just
so.
saying they probably didn't think blackface was the thing either. They probably were just like, "Oh,
Yeah, but you kind of knew. I think.
you think?"
I don't
I
think.
honestly don't think so.
Well, I don't
I
think
think
they.
it was so embedded in the culture that it like wasn't even like the idea of like right or wrong wasn't even. It'd be like eating food, where it's like this is not right or wrong. It's just this is a thing in our lives.
Yeah, but I think part of you was like you had to know a little bit that like this is funny, but it's because of that. We're making fun here. I don't think they knew that they were gonna. It would be like such a like a cancelable thing. But like, I don't know. I guess maybe you're right. I guess you don't know. You don't know what the next
No, we're
gen.
probably doing something right now that's gonna be.
Well, we're three white men. We didn't like.
Oh, we're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, we're not. We shouldn't be talking. Like, our ideas.
Actually, that's probably it. They're like they let three white guys in a room together.
Yeah. Only bad shit happens when you get three white guys and they're making.
Which is
content.
good. This should be illegal. We shouldn't be able to do this.
No,
This isn't right.
This is stupid.
We just get to sit here and talk without any consequences, really? That's not okay.
The consequence.
Lock us up, dude.
Our consequences are that we continue to remain anonymous.
Yeah, that's
and nobody really thinks we're talented. I think that's our consequence for.
Did you ever think about how right now we're just like talking in a room and then like over here in the world there's like people being bombed and like
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
yeah,
right,
yeah,
like, oh, what about
yeah, yeah.
It's like
I
yeah,
do
we
think
just
that.
talked about grabbing poops for like an hour.
Yeah,
it's insane.
I do think about the terror that's being rained down and how just ambivalent we are about it all the time.
It's crazy.
Does it bother you?
No,
You get worked
sometimes-
up about
no,
world?
No. Sometimes it just makes me think like, am I allowed to be like happy right now? Because there's people like.
I
think
was
about
like that.
I know it's dumb, but
I was like that during the pandemic, like because the first couple weeks of the pandemic were like fucking. I took the pandemic wild. Like I was like watching the death count.
oh, for real?
Yeah, dude. I was like in tough shape. I was getting tested a lot. Like I was freaking out.
Oh, really?
How were you not?
No, I didn't give a
You
shit.
really? That's
No,
odd.
I was just pissed that I had to stay. I was getting like claustrophobia
So you were like, but like as a hypochondriac, I would have thought you would be like,
in the very, very beginning. Like literally the first like week or two.
yeah.
I went to the grocery store with like, I was all decked out.
Oh,
Like,
dude.
But then after that,
I was for like a while, man. I was like I was washing groceries. I was freaking out. Somebody sent me like a flower arrangement, and I touched it, and I was like, I just fucking did it, dude.
oh really?
I fucking did it. Why did I touch it? Because what I would do is like I would freak out for like that. Dude, I like went through a thermometer,
What do you mean?
like a brand new cracked a thermometer, like first,
Oh really?
and I just I put too many miles on it. It was done. Like so
It just hung out of your mouth like a toothpick for a year.
I was taking my temp.
Yeah, but it's crazy because you could still get it right now.
Yeah, but dude, I'm not scared of it now.
Yeah, but it's probably the same thing that it was.
So okay, yeah, I know, man. I know.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying what I did was like rational or like
okay.
fucking
Yeah.
like not dumb, but
But I'm saying you're not worried about getting it now then.
I don't want to get it now.
Oh, okay.
But what I'm saying is like we were doing like Zoom shows,
Yeah.
and I literally would be like, why are we doing this?
What do you
We're trying to make jokes. People are dying right now.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
And I would just get so depressed. I would just still do the show, but
I actually didn't. I put my phone down. I just didn't look at it for weeks.
really,
Yeah, it was nice.
no, man. I was like constantly watching the news, the death tolls and shit like that. Just watching it fucking go up.
My one friend was freaking out. He called me. He's like, I don't know what's going on. He's like, I went outside of the grocery store and I feel like there's like electricity in the air, and I feel like my throat starts hurting now, and my nose is stuffy. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, it's in the air. It's in the air. It's everywhere.
Yeah,
And I was like, all right.
dude. Well, yeah. I mean, I was
Everybody,
like,
yeah, it was crazy. In the very beginning, it was wild.
I went to the ER 3 times during it.
You went to the hospital during COVID.
Yeah, 3 times.
You were afraid of getting COVID.
I was afraid of getting COVID, but I was more afraid
I
of
feel like that's the
the
worst
ailment.
place.
because I was like, I'm gonna die of COVID. I'm gonna die while I shouldn't, like, because I'm gonna be scared to go to the ER because of COVID, but I'm gonna die from like a heart attack, and I'm gonna be a fucking story.
Did you get it? COVID?
I've gotten COVID, yeah. It was actually fucked me up.
Yeah.
It sucked.
Yeah.
It was the worst sore throat I've ever had.
Oh, really?
Dude, I was like, if I have one more day of this sore throat, I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh, really? I got it 3 times. The first and third time were all right, but the second time it was rough. I lost my sense of smell. It felt like somebody was like stabbing me in the head.
Yeah.
It was like,
I lost my morals.
what do you
The first time I got it, I wasn't morally sound.
mean? What?
I was just being a real fucking asshole.
What do you mean?
I don't know. People said you lose your sense of smell. I lost my sense of direction, man. I didn't know which way was up.
Okay.
I was out there drifting like on a life raft in the middle of the ocean. What's your biggest? Does that scare you at all?
What? COVID?
No, being in the middle of the ocean on a life raft.
Yeah. I just don't go in the ocean.
No, I don't ever go in the ocean either. We would be tough to hang with, like on a vacation, me and you.
If I'm drinking though, I'm all right. That's why I drink so much. It's just
Yeah.
like, whatever. Who
Yeah.
cares?
You do struggle with anxiety, huh?
Oh, fuck yeah.
I've seen you fucking really have it
Yeah,
hard.
I
In situations where I'm like, Joey, this is gonna be great. There's like a packed Emmaus theater. He's like, I don't want to go up. I'm not going up. It's like, Joey, this is gonna be fun as hell. He's like, I don't know, man. And he'll just get shit
I
faced.
can't drive to New York City. I have to get a ride like through the tunnel
Yeah.
because I gotta like close my eyes.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I got real bad claustrophobia.
Wild. All right, let's do plugs. Let's save this for
You're not gonna. You're scared to talk about your fears, aren't you?
I'm not scared of anything.
He's scared to talk. He doesn't like to be vulnerable.
I will be at the Emmaus Theater.
When?
December 1st with Brett Ernst.
Oh, nice. Hell yes.
And then I'm at some place called Rafaldo's or Rodolfo's in South Plains, New Jersey it's actually a fucking stacked lineup. Drew Montana, Naeem Ali, Rusty Wright, and Rob Cruz.
Nice. A little do-rag action.
Yeah, that's going to be December 7th. It's a Thursday.
Nice. What do you got, Joey?
December 2nd, Soul Joel's, Joe Matarese.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
And December 3rd, we have an Emmaus show
Oh, yeah.
with Nick Cerniglia and a bunch of fun people.
I'm on that, right?
Yeah, me too.
December 3rd, I'm at Emmaus. December 8th, I'm in Emmaus Theater. December 9th, I'm in North Kakalaki, North Carolina.
Oh, Jesus.
December... I don't know, just look us up,
Yeah.
Follow us on social media, dude. Look at it. We got this fucking big star.
Yeah. Rate, review,
Subscribe. Send this to...
Your dumbest family member.
Send this to an employee that you haven't spoken to yet, and only send this link. See what happens.
Yeah, see what happens. All right, we
All
love you guys. Night,
Love you,
night,
love you,
night,
love you,
night, night.